I'm being semi-stylish today. Do you see this? Can't really see very well. Let me get closer. There's like stuff in the different Hogwarts houses. I feel stylish. Okay, let's just get into today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a Star Wars tag. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure who created these questions, but if I can find the creator, I will be linking the creator down in the description below. There's 18 questions in this tag, and let's get started. First of all, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? My favorite Star Wars movie is probably The Force Awakens. I do understand that it's legitimately like a remake of A New Hope sort of, but I love it so much. I just love Rey. I love her. I do. And I sort of feel like there is less plot holes in Force Awakens than what there is in The Last Jedi and in Rise of the Skywalker. So yeah, I love The Force Awakens. I mean, I do love The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker and all of the Star Wars films except for 2 of them. I'm not gonna say which ones here, but yeah, Force Awakens is for sure my absolute favorite Star Wars movie. What is the coolest planet in Star Wars? I have always loved Endor because of the Ewoks. I love Ewoks, especially Wicket, but all Ewoks are just amazing. You know how people have like imaginary friends in elementary school? Well, when I was in elementary school, my imaginary friend was an imaginary Ewok, and I would walk down the halls in the 1st grade and I would have my hand like this because I would imagine that I was holding the Ewok's hand as I was walking down the hallway in line. Would you be a Jedi or a Sith? Probably a Jedi, although I'd rather be neither of them because I don't want to die in an epic battle, you know? I'd rather be some random citizen in some planet that you've never heard of because that would be fun because I'd actually be able to survive, you know? But I would be a Jedi if I had to choose between those two because I would fight for the light side and not the dark side. Who's your favorite character in Star Wars? I've already sort of said it in this video, but it's definitely Rey. I've cosplayed Rey before. I'll include a couple pictures right here. I just love how like powerful and amazing she is, and yeah. I really like that first moment that we see her in the film when she's like scavenging for parts and then she's sledding down on the like sled thing. I always get the chills when I see that. She is so amazing, and that's like the perfect way to introduce her, and I just love that part of the movie. Well, I literally love every single part that she's in, but still, I love that first part where she was introduced. What is your favorite musical theme in Star Wars? March of the Resistance from Force Awakens. I love the whole Force Awakens soundtrack. It is my favorite out of all the Star Wars films. If you don't know March of Resistance, if you like don't know which one that specifically is, go look it up. I get the chills every time I watch that scene. I absolutely love the scene where they play that song. Go listen to March of the Resistance, stream it on repeat over and over and over again because it is amazing. I would include a clip here, but that might be copyrighted. Well, this video might be copyrighted in general because it's Star Wars. I don't know. I'm just not going to include the song right now, but it is a very good song. What is the coolest battle in Star Wars? Anakin versus Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith. I think that battle is pretty epic and amazing. I also love the battle in Rise of the Skywalker where it's Palpatine against Rey and Kylo, but I think the one in Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. Although Revenge of the Sith makes me cry because it's so sad. No, I'm not really into the ships as much as other people, but I do really like the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, I just don't have all the other ships memorized. That one's probably my favorite out of all of the ones that I remember off the top of my head. What is your favorite line of dialogue? May the Force be with you, the iconic dialogue. May the Fourth be with you, sort of based off that quote, that Star Wars holiday, but yeah, that's probably my favorite quote. What do you think of the prequel trilogy? I personally really love the prequel trilogy. I really want to cosplay Padme someday. I do think that the acting isn't the best, and I don't really know what was happening behind the scenes, but sometimes I wonder if there's like something happening, like some sort of conflict happening between people working or something that was influencing their ability to act, because I know that all of the actors can act really well outside of the prequels. In the prequels, the acting is a little bit like, not the greatest, but story-wise, I love the prequels. Just whenever I watch them back now, the acting is not the greatest. But the characters from the prequels are some of my favorite characters too, so what I'm trying to say is I have mixed feelings about it. Okay, I have mixed feelings about it, but generally I love them. Lightsaber or blaster? Blaster, because blaster you can shoot people from afar if you're in a battle. Lightsaber you have to go up close, and I'm also clumsy, so I feel like I'd be like running with my lightsaber and then I'd fall and then the lightsaber would like chop off my arm, you know, because I'm clumsy and I've injured myself nonstop from falling. Look at my finger, can you see that? Right there? Yeah, That was me being clumsy and smacking my finger on something, and it's leaving a scar now. Do you own any Star Wars video games? Yes, I own a lot of them. Let's see if I can remember them all. I own Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PS2. That's my favorite of the Star Wars video games, to be honest. I own Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PS4. I own Lego Star Wars, I think both of them on the Game Boy Advanced. I own both of them on PS2, I think, and then I own the Complete Saga on the Wii. I own the Complete Saga possibly on the PS2, and I own the Complete Saga on the Nintendo DS Lite. Yeah. If you don't know Star Wars Lego video games, you probably have no clue what I just said. But if you know Lego Star Wars video games before the ones for the new sequels were made, then you might understand what I was trying to say there, but it's okay if you don't understand, just know that I have a lot of them. Favorite Star Wars scene? I had actually written down something else because I printed out my answers to the take questions previously before Rise of the Skywalker, but I love the scene where Kylo dies, which is weird saying that, but like it made me cry, and my OTP came true for like 5 seconds, maybe less than 5 seconds, and I was like screaming and then sobbing, and it was fantastic. And I love that scene because my OTP became real for a second. Which outfit do you wish you had in your closet? Admiral Holdo's outfit. I absolutely love her outfit. I'll include a picture right here. And I want to cosplay her, but I'm also like really bad at sewing things, so I think I wouldn't be able to sew her dress very well. I also love her hair. She's like cosplay goals. Wish we could get like a show centering around her, you know? I also love all of Padme's outfits. Character you would want to marry? I don't know. I mean, I feel like all the Finn Poe stands will come for me with this, but maybe like Poe? I don't know. We see them on the screen, but we don't know how they would be like personally, and if you'd be able to like mesh with them as friends or not, so I don't know like if I'd be a good match with any of them, so yeah, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't want to marry Anakin because I'd probably die. Yeah. I don't really know. I don't really have a good answer for that question. Character you'd want as your sidekick? I mean, I feel like I would be the sidekick to her, but I'd love to meet Rey and just hang out with Rey. That would be fun, but if I were honest, I would probably be her sidekick and she would not be my sidekick because I definitely would not be like the hero Jedi of a movie, you know? Character you'd like to be / you'd like to be related to? I've seen a couple different versions of this question. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a character that died or go through a ton of crap. I feel like all the characters in Star Wars have gone through a ton of crap. Maybe I'd like to be Finn or be related to Finn. I don't know. I really like Finn. I think he's a really cool guy, so maybe I'd be related to Finn. I don't know though. Favorite villain? Kylo Ren. I love Kylo Ren. I do really like Anakin, but I think I like Kylo like a tad bit better than Anakin. What would your lightsaber color be? Green, because green and pink are my favorite colors and pink lightsabers don't exist, so definitely green. Padme or Leia? Padme. I love both of them. I love Leia, I love Padme. I don't know, I just had this weird obsession with Padme when I was younger, so Padme is my favorite of those two. So those are all the questions for the Star Wars tag that I'm doing today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will be making more Star Wars videos hopefully in the future. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I feel like I don't talk about Star Wars enough on here, so I want to start talking about Star Wars more. I hope all of you are practicing social distancing and staying safe, and I will see all of you in a future video. Bye!